Portions of TV23's internet provided by SWKO Wireless Internet. Covering the High Plains with news, weather, and information. From TV23 Studios in Sublette, this is High Plains Today.
Hey, happy Wednesday, May 23rd, 2018, everybody. Yep, this is High Plains Today here on TV23. On today's show, she is Miss Dodge City. Baleigh Munsell, we're going to talk about her platform, winning Miss Dodge City, getting ready for the Miss Kansas pageant in Pratt coming up in a couple of weeks, and all kinds of stuff. In the meantime, let's see what's happening. Well, the Dodge City Police Department is actively investigating a burglary to a local business that occurred in the early morning hours of Sunday, May 20th. The individual pictured is a person of interest. If anyone has information as to the identity of this individual or information about the burglary, you are asked to please contact the Dodge City Police Department. You can call them at 225-8126, or you can even message them on Facebook. Oklahoma Governor Mary Fallin says burn bans are being lifted in half of the 14 counties where they have been in place due to extreme fire conditions. Fallin said yesterday that recent rainfall has had a positive impact on some parched areas of the state, but the drought continues in northwestern Oklahoma and the Oklahoma Panhandle. Fallin says she modified the burn ban on the recommendation of Oklahoma Forestry Services. Counties where burn bans will remain in effect are Beaver, Cimarron, Ellis, Harper, Texas, Woods, and Woodward. Well, the Kansas Supreme Court, they heard arguments yesterday from the state and the districts suing the state for not properly funding schools. The state argued adding more than $525 million to schools over the next 5 years is enough money to ensure an adequate education for Kansas kids. However, Supreme Court justices remain skeptical. Kansas Supreme Court Chief Justice Lawton Nuss asked, "I grant that you've targeted money for at-risk students, etc. But what else are you doing to say, yes, this money is appropriate?" Now, in court, Alan Ruppy, the attorney for the school districts, argued more money is needed in order for students to reach their full potential. If the Supreme Court does rule against the state, lawmakers could be called back to the Capitol for a special session this summer in order to come up with a new solution. Supreme Court is expected to issue its decision sometime in June. Well, don't be a victim. The Garden City Police Department says since January of this year, the community has experienced multiple auto thefts. As of today, 24 auto thefts have been reported. All but one were reportedly unlocked and keys left in the vehicle. The Garden City Police Department is asking everyone in the community to be vigilant and not make themselves an easy target. Some helpful tips include locking your vehicles and don't leave the keys. Don't leave valuables inside and in plain view, and park in well-lit areas. As always, they say, if you see something, say something. And as of yesterday, the city of Great Bend has received more than 100 complaints about overgrown yards and lots. With all the recent rains in that area, complaints have come over the past 2 weeks. If the city thinks a homeowner's property is overgrown and needs mowed, they will send a letter letting them know they're violating city code. Now, Great Bend's assistant sanitarian says violators have 10 days to take care of their property before the city mows it for them. When it comes to that, the city charges more than $200. City says property owners only get one violation letter for the year. So if a property owner receives one violation and takes care of it, but they let their yard get overgrown again, the city will jump in without sending a letter as a warning. They'll take care of it themselves and send the bill to the property owner. Former Wichita Mayor Carl Brewer has picked an ex-mayor from the state's most populous county as his running mate for the Democratic nomination for governor. Yesterday, Brewer announced former Gardner Mayor Chris Morrow as his choice for lieutenant governor. 55-year-old Morrow was a Gardner City Council member before serving as the city's mayor for more than 4 years. He stepped down in January. Now, Morrow is a Navy veteran who ran an employment agency, and he also recently obtained a real estate license. He said that he and Brewer know, as former mayors, what attracts businesses to communities and how to work in a nonpartisan way. And here's a good news story. Pawnee County deputies, along with K-9 Noah, they made 2 separate contacts on Monday, and both resulted in drug arrests. Good job, Noah. And Daughters of the American Revolution presented Garden City High School Junior ROTC senior Natalie Camacho with the ROTC Medal. Camacho received the award for her academic excellence, dependability, good character, adherence to military discipline, leadership, and fundamental and patriotic understanding of the Reserve Officer Training Corps. Now, the group also gave her $100 in scholarship money. Good for you. And residents of Lake Worth, Florida, they received an alarming message during a power outage over the weekend. It said, "Watch out for zombies." A bulletin sent to city residents at 1:41 a.m. on Sunday warned of power outage and zombie alert, an extreme zombie activity. City officials were soon scrambling to issue a strange assurance. "We are looking into the reports that the system mentioned zombies." City Public Information Officer Ken Burr said, "I want to reiterate that Lake Worth does not have any zombie activity currently and apologizes for the system message." In addition to Lake Worth, the message also referenced Terminus. That's a location in The Walking Dead. City officials say that an alert is automatically sent during power outages. In this case, however, the message may have been hacked. They are checking the rest of their messages in the system to see if any others were altered. Yeah, I hope nobody believed that. All right, that's a look at some of the stuff that's happening out there. Hey, we had a little sprinkle here and there this morning. Got a chance for some more today, later on this evening, and tomorrow. Stick around. Back with the weather right after this.
You're watching High Plains Today on TV 23 with host Chris Jewell. TV 23's internet service and 4G live streaming provided by United Wireless. Coverage you deserve. Service you expect. United Wireless.
Hi, I'm Nick Baumgartner, owner of Midwest Barter Exchange.
So what is barter anyway?
Midwest Barter helps you trade what you have for what you really need. You can use Midwest Barter dollars to purchase hundreds of products for your business or personal use without the use of cash.
You can even trade for TV advertising right here on KDGL TV 23.
Find out more on our website or call 785-383-4965.
When you have credit card debt, the debt suckers, high rate and high pay, never leave you alone.
Debt is really sucking the life out of them.
Yes, they look like death, warmed over.
He's picking up the phone, probably calling his uncle to borrow money.
Thank you for calling Consolidated Credit.
Oh, no, not Consolidated Credit.
With one call, they can lower their credit card rates
And consolidate their bills into one low payment.
They'll pay off their debt in no time.
Put down the phone! Put down the phone! Order a pizza!
With extra red sauce. That Consolidated Credit makes it too quick and easy to get rid of us.
Thanks to Consolidated Credit, there can be life after that.
Call Consolidated Credit now and get your life back.
Because debt sucks.
Call 1-800-357-5733. 800-357-5733. That's 800-357-5733. Call now.
College is great, but before you enroll, which do you think is a better way to earn your degree? Live on campus in a dorm where you can't sleep, with a roommate you can't stand, attend lectures that you can't hear, with cafeteria food that you can't eat, or learn online at Independence University. On the porch with your puppy, in the kitchen with your kitten, on your bed with your bunny, your campus is wherever you want it to be. That's Independence University. And you'll also get a laptop and tablet to use in school, and you can keep them when you graduate.
1-800-274-8142.
Now, the local weather forecast for the High Plains.
All right, we're going to call this kind of sunny. You can see we got a lot of high clouds out there as we look over the Sublette metro area today. You know what? Might have another chance. We have a few hit and miss sprinkles out there. Sprinkles, Robert. All right, today looking at the readings here at the station, 78 degrees, 54%. Relative humidity, winds are a pleasant 8 miles an hour out of the south. Barometric pressure is holding steady. Now, this is another one of them days, throw a blanket over all the temperatures. Hot spot, Medicine Lodge, 81. Coolest spot is Guyman right now at 70. Current dew points, everybody is pretty high as far as your dew points go in relative humidity. Winds are going to start picking up a little bit today, kind of like they did yesterday. Pleasant in the morning, a little breezy in the afternoon. Looking at the highs and lows. As recorded at the Garden City Regional Airport, got to 87 yesterday. 99, the record back in 1996. 58 was the overnight low. 41 back in 1963. Overnight, nothing really new up till midnight at Garden City. They may have gotten, everybody may have gotten maybe a couple of hundredths out of those little showers that rolled through earlier this morning. Okay, here's what we've got in store for today. Now, we're going to have a bunch of clouds building up. We got the convection going on where you got moist air and cold air and hot air and everything else coming together. 20% chance of some thunderstorms popping up around the viewing area late in the afternoon. I'm thinking they're going to be down around Liberal and Ulysses is kind of what the models are showing. 87 for the high. Winds are going to be gusting up into 30. That chance overnight showers hangs around tonight, 30% chance, 64 the overnight low. Winds are going to stay a little breezy, though. It's going to be out of the south at 20. Another chance tomorrow, because we're in that time of year where you get dry lines moving in, moving back, then the showers start building, et cetera, et cetera. We're going to warm up pretty good tomorrow, though. 91 for the high. Mostly sunny after we get in through the morning. South winds at 16. Tomorrow night, a lot of clear skies, 63 the overnight lows. Wind's not going to lay down a whole lot. And then as we start heading into the Memorial Day weekend, you can see we got another one of those 40% chances of hit and miss showers on Sunday. That's going to be our hottest day as we're looking at the Memorial Day weekend. 96 for the high, but lots of sunshine, so get out there and enjoy it. All right, that's a look at the weather. Stick around. Baleigh and I are going to come back right after this.
Watch these magnificent honeybees, staying busy pollinating the world and making honey while they do it. But these bees are suffering. The Wi-Fi in their hive is slow and buffers constantly. They struggle to watch their shows on Netflix and surf Pinterest. Bees hate that. So what do you do if you're a buffering bee? You switch to Pioneer Communications, who offer 50 megabit internet that's as sweet as honey. They've made the jump, and so can you. Pioneer Communications, your community connected.
Selfless service is the principle that guides Army National Guard soldiers to be ready whenever disaster strikes. They have a stake in the well-being of the neighborhoods where they live and work. They train part-time to be ready to serve at all times. Selfless service. It's what inspires the men and women of the Army National Guard to be part of something greater than themselves. Visit NationalGuard.com to learn more.
Hi, I'm Nick Baumgartner, owner of Midwest Barter Exchange.
So what is barter anyway?
Midwest Barter helps you trade what you have for what you really need.
You can use Midwest barter dollars to purchase hundreds of products for your business or personal use without the use of cash.
You can even trade for TV advertising right here on KDGL TV 23.
Find out more on our website or call 785-383-4965.
When you have credit card debt, the debt suckers, high rate and high pay, never leave you alone.
Debt is really sucking the life out of them.
Yes, they look like that, warmed over.
He's picking up the phone, probably calling his uncle to borrow money.
Thank you for calling Consolidated Credit.
Oh, no, not Consolidated Credit.
With one call, they can lower their credit card rates.
And consolidate their bills into one low payment.
They'll pay off their debt in no time.
Put down the phone! Put down the phone! Order a pizza!
With extra red sauce. That Consolidated Credit makes it too quick and easy to get rid of us.
Thanks to Consolidated Credit, there can be life after that.
Call Consolidated Credit now and get your life back.
Because debt sucks.
Call 1-800-357-5733. 800-357-5733. That's 800-357-5733. Call now.
College is great, but before you enroll, which do you think is a better way to earn your degree? Live on campus in a dorm where you can't sleep, with a roommate you can't stand, attend lectures that you can't hear, with cafeteria food that you can't eat, or learn online at Independence University. On the porch with your puppy, in the kitchen with your kitten, on your bed with your bunny, your campus is wherever you want it to be. That's Independence University. And you'll also get a laptop and tablet to use in school, and you can keep them when you graduate.
1-800-274-8142.
And we're back. I am joined in studio today by Baleigh Munsell. She is the current and reigning Miss Dodge City. And if you couldn't tell, just look at her. Baleigh, how are you today?
Good, you?
I'm okay. I'm better now.
Yeah.
All right.
Good.
Yeah, I got through the news, got through the weather, didn't stumble too much. All right, Miss Dodge City. So, what was it like? Because I want people out there to know that, the Miss America and the Miss Kansas organizations, this isn't just a beauty pageant thing, is it?
Yeah.
It's a scholarship program.
Yes, of course, exactly. It put me through school. I'm debt-free, and I'm very thankful that I'm able to come out on top and not have to be paying off student loans. And that's actually one of the newer things that we're able to do this year, is that our scholarship doesn't have to go towards our room and board or just our lunches and stuff like that, or our books and tuition. It can now go to pay off our student loans, which is really nice.
Yeah, that's okay. That's because that's a new thing that they started in.
Yeah.
So you don't have to just use it to get your books, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
It can go, okay, I'm going down to the bank and I'm putting this check against it.
Yes.
Okay. Now, you have graduated from Dodge City Community College, but with your current scholarship money you have, now this affords you the option of going back and furthering your degree, right?
Yeah.
So, again, good deal.
Yes, exactly. Well, it's like I've told other people, they're like, well, what are you going to do with your scholarship money? I was like, well, I have to go back to school because I'm not just going to let it go to waste, and I can't, it's not like I can just give it to somebody else.
You're not going to go out and put it on a new car.
Yeah, exactly, correct.
Like to,
I'd like to have a new car, but...
Anybody out there listening that would like to sponsor Baleigh? She is taking sponsorship for Miss Dodge City. She would like a new vehicle to drive in. Okay.
Or just any sponsorships in general. I'm still taking donations for Children's Miracle Network Hospitals.
That's right, because that is the main charity that the Miss America and Miss Kansas organization
That's the national
supports.
platform.
Yeah, the Children's Miracle Network. And you guys get to, being a title holder, and not just you, but pretty much all around the state and around the nation.
Yeah.
The misses, they are getting out to Children's Miracle Network hospitals too, right?
Yeah. When I was Miss Southwest in 2015, I was fortunate enough when I was in Denver, Colorado, to support my brother bullfighting at the National Western Livestock Show and Rodeo. I was able to go to the Children's Miracle Network Hospital there in Denver, and it's just amazing what they do for the kids and the families, to be able for them to not have to worry about paying things off and to just be a family and still have a regular life for their children. And it's very touching, but it's also heartbreaking because it pulls at your heartstrings, and you go into the NICU and you see all the little tiny babies, and it's a blessing, and it's very fortunate for them to be able to have people like us who are raising money for them, and for us to just be able to do those things for them it's very heartwarming, and it kind of gives you a sense of humbling about it, because you're able to take care of those families by the money that you raise.
Okay, so anybody, you get a call or you get anything from Children's Miracle Networks, look into that, because it is a really good organization. All right, so now that you're Miss Dodge City, you're getting ready. In a couple of weeks, we're going to be in Pratt. I'll see you there, because we do a lot of
literally stuff. A week and a half.
Yeah. So there's a lot that goes into that pageant. You guys get there, you get signed in. You guys pretty much live in the dorms, and then you come see where we'll be working in the gymnasium at Pratt Community College. We just turn it into
it's
a theater.
Amazing what it turns into.
Yeah, I'll be there 3 days before you are. But then you guys spend a lot of your time, though, at Miss Kansas. What people don't realize is rehearsing, going to your room, going to sleep, getting up, rehearsing. Then you go make a bunch of public appearances around Pratt.
We were up at the crack of dawn. I have never been so worn out in my life. and I'm not a big nap taker, but by the end of the week, you can guarantee that I sleep for a solid 3 hours by the time I get back. And then after I eat dinner, I go right back to bed just because, I mean, you are up from 6 a.m. and you may not be back to your room in midnight.
Long days.
We have, yeah, exactly. We have been fortunate enough in the past when I have competed that we have gotten a few nice, good long breaks that they say you will never take, but I think it just depends on how well.
They're few and far between.
Yeah, I think it just depends on how well your group learns your numbers for your opening number, or if you have a production number that you perform. I think it just kind of goes to how well they have learned together. So.
All right. So now, when you get up there, now there's what, 5 areas that you guys will be judged on, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. You have the interview.
Yep.
You have evening wear.
Yep.
You have fitness, which is swimsuit. Okay. You have on-stage question, and you have talent.
Yes.
Now, your talent is dance, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay. So, because what some people don't know is Baleigh's also a dance coach at in Dodge City at
Diamond Athletic.
Yes, Diamond Athletic. So yeah, and I've seen her dance before. People, she can dance. So trust me. And then, but when the interview segment, now that's a 10-minute interview, beginning to end. Boom, that's it. You don't run over. You get done in 10 minutes. Whether you're done talking or not, interview's over.
I mean, you could be right in the middle of your last question, and they say, "Okay, you have 30 seconds to tell." If you have anything else left to say that you'd like to, or finish off your question, go ahead. But
all right, so we got a couple of minutes left, though. But I want to get to every person that competes in the Miss Kansas, Miss America. They have a platform.
Correct.
And yours this year is faith, family, and agriculture. Correct. Give me a quick minute on what that's all about.
So my platform is faith, family, and agriculture. I have grown up in the 4-H and FFA throughout my entire life. I can remember being on road trips to go to, just as a young baby too. My dad was the ag teacher at the high school in Ulysses for several years. And I just remember always being on trips with him. It's been my life because I've grown up showing livestock, and I grew up rodeoing, and I unfortunately don't rodeo anymore, but I actually have.
You could go back to that.
I could.
You could.
But horses are expensive. But just with the world that we live in today, people don't really understand what it's like to live a day in the life of a farmer, and they don't know where their clothing comes from or
especially
what
in Western Kansas.
Yes. I mean, we live in the breadbasket. We are literally the heart of the world and supplying food to other countries. I mean, we still import goods from other countries too, but it's usually other things that we can't grow here because of our climates and the way their weather works. But people don't understand that farmers, it's hard for them to make a living because you have to depend upon faith and, trusting in God and whether or not you're going to get rain that year. I mean, we're in a really bad drought right now.
We are.
So sometimes, I mean, the farmers now, they just grow wheat to possibly not even have it completely develop and to be able to.
Yeah, it's not looking good this year.
Yeah, and there's a few places where it does, but it is very hard in the life that they live because, I mean, one tractor or a combine costs like $1 million. It's crazy, so crazy with the instruments that they have to use. It's expensive, and for the life that they live and for what they're going into, I mean, they're up at the crack of dawn, and who knows how late they're out cutting wheat or cutting corn or planting seeds. You just never know because, I mean, the fuel that's in your cars, that's agriculture. I mean, the clothes that we're wearing today is agriculture. I mean, there's so many different things that I don't think people truly understand how things work, and that's just my job, is to be just a voice for those people and to just really reach out because it's something that I've grown up doing and I love it with all my heart, and we couldn't be here today if it wasn't for agriculture, and we wouldn't be able to do a lot of things. I mean, if you want to live a life naked and not being able to drive your nice car around, then okay, if that's what you want to do, then fine. But if you like to be able to drive your nice car around, be thankful and thank a farmer.
That's
thank a farmer for the food that's on your plate.
If you think about it, farmers kind of lead the way.
Yeah, they sure do.
Okay. All right. So you're getting ready to go to Pratt. You'll be there in a week and a half.
Yeah.
And if you want to, you can get on the misskansas.org site, and you can vote to People's Choice. Costs you $1 a vote. But all that money goes to Children's Miracle Network hospitals. Get on there and vote for Baleigh.
Appreciate your votes.
All right. Baleigh, thanks for coming by.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right. Want to shout out to her grandmother, Winona.
Of course.
All right.
Hey, Graham.
Thanks, Baleigh.
Thank
Stick
you.
around. I'll be back with some more.
HeinenRepair.com is your one stop for the right equipment for work and play. We've got tractors, UTVs, attachments, and lawnmowers with one of the best service departments in the area. If you're tired of being beat up by your current riding mower, come try out a Ferris with a patented suspension system like no other. Heinen Repair is located just south of Valley Falls, Kansas on Highway K4. Check out our inventory at HeinenRepair.com or call us at 785-945-6711. Heinen Repair. Come see us today.
Hi, I'm Nick Baumgartner, owner of Midwest Barter Exchange.
So what is barter anyway?
Midwest Barter helps you trade what you have for what you really need.
You can use Midwest barter dollars to purchase hundreds of products for your business or personal use without the use of cash.
You can even trade for TV advertising right here on KDGL TV 23.
Find out more on our website or call 785-383-4965.
When you have credit card debt, the debt suckers, high rate and high pay, never leave you alone.
Debt is really sucking the life out of them.
Yes, they look like that, warmed over.
He's picking up the phone, probably calling his uncle to borrow money.
Thank you for calling Consolidated Credit.
Oh, no, not Consolidated Credit.
With one call, they can lower their credit card rates.
And consolidate their bills into one low payment.
They'll pay off their debt in no time.
Put down the phone! Put down the phone! Order a pizza!
With extra red sauce. That Consolidated Credit makes it too quick and easy to get rid of us.
Thanks to Consolidated Credit, there can be life after that.
Call Consolidated Credit now and get your life back.
Because debt sucks.
Call 1-800-357-5733. 800-357-5733. That's 800-357-5733. Call now.
And welcome back. Okay. You know what? The Royals, they've been pretty stinky this year, but last night they were in St. Louis. They got blowed out the night before. Didn't score any runs, but last night they won 5-1. So there you go. Maybe that's the start of better things to come. All right, let's take a last look at our weather. 79 degrees, relative humidity, 52%. Winds have picked up just a little bit out of the south-southeast at 10. Barometric pressure is hanging in there at steady. Looking at the 7-day, now we do have this, that time of year, hit and miss showers tonight and tomorrow and some more on Sunday, but it's going to be hot on Sunday going into the Memorial Day weekend. So get out there and enjoy it. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.
Keep up to date with the latest information from TV23 on our Facebook page, KDGL TV.
Are you in charge of fundraising for your soccer or baseball team, preschool, elementary, high school, cheerleaders, dance teams, or scouts? Are you all out of ideas? DollarsForYou.com is here to get the dollars for you. Visit DollarsForYou.com and look at all the fast and easy fundraising ideas together in one place. DollarsForYou.com is a Kansas-owned business that has been helping groups raise thousands of dollars for more than 30 years. Check out our trash bag special right now with 40 to 50% profit with bags 150% stronger than Glad or Hefty in team colors, and they're made right here in Kansas. Guaranteed moneymakers include tumblers, cookies, chocolates, and there's no upfront cost. We've got favorites like cookies from Mrs. Fields and Otis Spunkmeyer, signature chocolates, Poppin' Popcorn, and School Spirit tumblers. Peggy and her team have the experience to help your team meet your fundraising goals quickly and easily. Visit DollarsForYou.com today and let us help get more dollars for you.
40 million. That's the number of free phones still available and the number of how many Americans can still get prescriptions free.
Free could be wonderful. That's why I'm still working at 77 years old to pay off my prescriptions.
I needed to have
a prescription filled and I had to leave because I couldn't afford it.
Call now and see what's available for you. Free prescriptions. Over 10 million people get prescriptions free, and the program has expanded, so another 40 million can. Free dental. Over 15,000 dentists have provided over $330 million in free dental work. Free cell phones. 40 million free cell phones are still available with free minutes and more.
Free cell phone would change my life right now because it is something I cannot afford to get.
Medical supplies like back braces, knee braces, and diabetic supplies may be covered too. The free RX Plus hotline has saved callers over $12 million on their prescription costs. These free programs are now available to 40 million more people. Call now.
Portions of TV23's Internet provided by SWKO Wireless Internet. Covering the High Plains with news, weather, and information.